Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I wanted to gift you some printables. If you are going to journal your NoBuy art supply process, I've created some things that might help out for hand lettering and just for titling pages. Now I am, and it doesn't look like it, I am not a good journaler, actually. I don't know what it takes to be a good one. What I do is I sort of dump onto a page so it doesn't live in my head. So I take all my ideas, motivations, creative thoughts, and I just put it all on paper, and it could be lists, one-off sentences, and then I go back later and then I'm like, what did I write and what does this go to? So that's kind of what I use this for, and then notes for videos and sketchbooks and stuff. But if you are someone that understands journaling and you're really good at it and you want some sort of like things like this, I made a printable. So what I did was, and it's kind of in a dark teal, but you could print this without color, so it's just a nice gray, and gray pairs well with tons of colors. Gray looks good with all the pastels and purple and stuff. But so these could be cut out as headers for tops of pages, inventory, and then some of the main key things I have. And you can dedicate whole pages to why you're doing this and do like a proper journal thing. Like I said, I'm a list person. Like, this is how I journal. So if you're someone that really wants to delve deep into the psychology of it and your mood and where you're at in your life, very easily the why could be an entire page or 2 pages. So I have the headers all printed out. And then, you know, however many inventory pages you might have, there's extra on here. And then I went ahead and I printed and attached this in with there. So these are smaller ones if you want to have headers for different sections for doing your inventory. And then I also have this jar printable. Now this printable will fit on the sort of standard A5 size page. And if you wanted to, you could put your key things into the jar, what your end goals are in the jar. You could put your inventory into the jar. You could put your journal pages in here. Anything you want for this could be printed and used, and you can create in here. I also did, the last 3 pages are sort of for the monthly check-ins. So I have it twice. So one is if you're doing like a vertical orientation, and I have the date, the items, price, and the mood for how you're feeling. And then the second one is if you want to do like a horizontal orientation and you want to do it this way, or you could just cut out the January and then just keep writing and going, and yours could be more of a paragraph, or you can write in a swirl, however you choose to journal. Maybe all the things you're not buying in January go in the jar. Maybe you draw the art supplies you're not buying in the jar on the page. Like, there's so many things you can do with this printable, and then it's 3 pages for all 3 months. So this is a total of 5 pages. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link this font. This font is called Matheria, and you can download it for free, and it will pop up in your Word program. Just make sure your Word program is closed before you download it. And then when you go to open your Word program, it'll be in there. You just have to click on the install, on the file that has the install at the bottom when it's downloaded onto your computer. And then if you want to add different things in your Word program and then print out, maybe you want different colors for every month. Maybe you don't like how I boxed you in here. Maybe this isn't the font for you. But this is just a quick little thing I came up with to sort of help folks out. Now, as far as doing things like this I just did with a ruler. Now, I think there may be box printables with lines that you can print and tape in. But if you want the option of having like a used versus all done category, or just things you've sold, or just sort of one column, you get more flexibility if you create it yourself, unfortunately, which is, I know it's more work, but hopefully this will inspire you to get started and feel like you're getting a jump on the year, and you have a whole week, you know, before. If you are doing a NoBuy in 2023, you have a whole week to use this. I apologize for not creating anything like this at the beginning of this year. I just write everything out. Like, that's just, I just custom make it for me. So it looks a little like a slapdash. Like, it's not, you know, the most perfect thing in the world, but you get the idea of what I'm going for. So in condensing this, I've used as little pages as possible for my NoBuy. So I have other pages for notes and all the different other things I use this book for. But if you want full pages, maybe you want to dedicate, you know, January gets 3 months and you really want to write every day and put a couple sentences down. I have some printables for that. You know, if you don't want to bother with downloading fonts and things, because that can be just a different thing. If you are familiar with the Adobe Creative Suite and you know how to download fonts, I will link it and you can just go crazy. But this is what I have. Feel free to use it. Here's just a little, this could be your accountability jar. You can use this for anything. So your imagination kind of is the limit. I hope this helps. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.